Yeah, as long as you think I'm connected, did you check Bluetooth first before you just make sure it's hooked on? Okay. Okay. I'll see. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Marie, go ahead and check the feed there for me. You should see a new Verona feed listed in the, yeah, like a new one that he set up. Okay. Okay. Right. So there's one that's called Verona, is what you're saying. Huh? Okay. This one here. Okay. So see if you can hear me talking. Testing. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. One, two, three, four. So yeah, we're live here. You can if you want to. Hey, welcome back to Beloit, Wisconsin for game two of the Beloit tournament here for Iowa City Heartlanders senior varsity high school team. This is Joshua McNary, commentator here for the game. And on video, we have Eric Pryor running the screen and the camera. The Heartlanders went down this morning in the first game of this tournament. First of three games today. This will be the second game. Went down this morning. Let's see, they lost. I think that was ending score of 5-2. With an open net goal at the end. Heartlanders were down one goal in the third period at the start of the third period and could not find the equalizer or they actually went down 4-2 and they could not find a goal to get back within one. And they lost that game. So they need this one here to have their hopes alive in the tournament. And they will again play tonight, a third game late tonight, and uh, have opportunities to get another win. So we'll see how that goes. But we're here now, played against the team from Verona. Let's see, what's their logo here for this? The Eagles, right? Yes, Verona Eagles from Verona, Wisconsin. Now, the Eagles played last night against Beloit, which is the team that we played earlier, the Raptors, and lost. I believe it was like 8-2. And then Verona just played against the Thunder, the other team that we will be playing this evening, and they lost to them. I think it was 8-0. So we had a little bit longer break than did the Verona team. So that might play into this game here. We'll see how that goes as the game wears on. Heartlanders in the black jerseys, Verona Eagles in their white jerseys. So Riley Reuter will be back in net for the Heartlanders. On the bench, we have Coach Jackson and Coach Pusey. Looks like Verona might have about 15 players. So similar to the Heartlanders. Heartlanders might have one or two more. Looks like just eyeballing the numbers here, looking at the benches. We got 15 minutes on the clock here for the first period. Coach PC is giving some final words of advice there as we get started. So, to start the game, they're sending out Caleb to take the face off. Caleb McNary will take the face off. Peterson on the left, Buckholz on the right, playing forward. And Heath on the post on the 1D. Peterson has it. Shoots it wide of the net, has Buckholz on the right side. Comes back to Gross, who shoots it on net and comes up by the lip of it. So Gross and Heath are back on D right now. Buckholz on the right, Caleb McNary at the center, and Peterson on the left. Faceoff comes back to Buckholz. Buckholz right in the middle, shoots. Oh, just wide of the net. Comes to Caleb. Oh, goes out in front. That went through the crease there off of his backhand by Caleb. Now the puck goes to the corner. Nice pass across the Gross high. He couldn't quite handle it, but then he gets at it. Deflection. Did not get through. Puck for Buckholz. He spins around, leaves it for Gross again. He can't get the shot through the streaking forward for the Eagles. And up the boards, McNary comes over, gives a bump. He goes down, but the puck goes back the other way. Peterson takes a whack at it, and Eagles come in and shoot. That gets their first shot. Buckholz there, trying to come up the boards with it. Hoth, I should say. McNary comes over there to the after it. Buckholz gets back. And now Peterson dancing around with it. Buckholz now has the puck all alone. Try to beat two players there. He loses it to the boards. And comes back to an open man for the Eagles. New line for the Heartlanders is out there. That is the Wild playing it behind the boards. And comes up high to the D for the Eagles. Shot on. And Reuter is able to glove the puck in net. So let's see here. We've got Jackson taking the face off there. Comes across the middle, up over the top of the net. Off the face off. The Eagles are able to get at it. This one comes out past everybody. And that is Pryor skating it down. He's ahead of the two players. He's got two there to beat. He takes it in the corner. He gets the puck. Passes it across to Jackson. Couldn't quite catch that one. And coming back now, it's like Sweeting is playing defense now with the Wild. That is the change from the last game. Buckholz is out, but Sweeting is back on D. This one comes on to Reuter. He's able to make the initial save. It bounces around. Now it was loose. The Wild there fighting for it. Some hitting behind the net. Up the board towards Pryor. Pryor tries to chip out. He gives the guy a bump. Comes back at Pryor. Pryor now kicks it forward. Good play there to get it out of the zone. There comes Schmidt after the D. And the puck is sent to the other side of the net. The other side. That one comes right under Reuter. And a couple of good chances here for the Eagles after the initial shift there by the Heartlanders. They kind of have control it. Now it's McNary coming into the corner to pick it up. He throws it forward past Schmidt, and Schmidt's going to try to chase that down. Schmidt gets over there. He takes it. Oh, almost took it away. Couldn't quite get there. Now they're off sides. Puck is sitting there. Now they're on side. McNary's there with Buckholz. McNary on it again. McNary's got it. He cuts through, loses it to the defender, but now they kept it in the zone. Here comes Greenlee. Comes up the board towards Gross. She's able to hold it initially, but then lost it to two players that were on him for the Eagles. Back to Greenlee. Past Greenlee now. He's taken away. One man across. Watch out here. Watch out. Oh, they're able to clear that out. It goes past Reinhold. Reinhold on the puck. He's there. He can't quite kick it to himself there, but he's able to get it deep into the zone. There comes McNary on it, up around the boards. The D are changing, so nobody back there to hold. I don't think the forwards realize that, but now this is picked up by Buckholz that was coming off on the D position. That one across the middle. McNary is able to tap it to Buckholz. Buckholz now comes up the boards. He gets switched to the board. Still has the puck, though. Looking for a pass. He dances around. He's got Reinhold right in front. And it went through. The Wild's got it. Just stepping up. He whacked it towards the net, but didn't get it all the way down there. The D was able to hack it down. Good play there by Jackson to try to hold it. And was able to get it back to the D. Greenlee got it. He passes up to Jackson, stepping into the zone. Backhand attempt there towards the front of that. Shot in the direction of that by now. Wild has it. He throws it past Jackson. Jackson has it behind the net. He throws it in front. And that's Jackson there. That was Reinhold that actually took it in previously. And here comes the Eagles coming in kind of softly to play there by the Heartlanders initially. This puck not out of the zone. Held up. Still not out. Goes back towards Reuter. He's going to cover it up. So the Heartlanders are sending out a new group here. This will include Jackson at center, Davidson on the left, Peterson on the right, and that shot right off the face-off. Gross is able to throw it past Davidson. Jackson now has it. Jackson skates forward. He tries to push off the player. He's got 3 around him. I'll tell you what, there are passes out there. This is the last game too. These players are converging on one of our players here. And if they can find the open man that's behind the play, there'll be opportunities. Peterson has it now. He skates it, gains the line. It looks like he might have been off there. He was. Gross and Holtz were on D. Looks like they're going to change now. Nope, they're staying. Forwards are changing. So Sweeting, Beneke, and on the other side, we have Smith. Who's just got it? Hope has got it. I'm going to get that right at some point, but Hope. When our D went down there, Gross was able to recover. He taps on it. Still there. Watch out. It's in front. Wide open there. Put to the corner by... That was Sweeting. Vernon now by Sweeting deep. He's going to go retrieve his own puck. He gets there. He brings it around. Oh, he's trying to bring it back to front. He throws it to the other far side for Schmidt. Now it's going around the other side to in front. Oh, right there. Shot. Oh, good attempt there. Found it. Sweeting. Schmidt had a whack at it there. Right in front. Sweeting throws it on, and the goaltender can't find it. Underneath him. Couple good chances there for the Heartlanders. Just got to put one of those home. 8:23 left here in the first. McNary will take the face off. And that's Peterson trying to find a place to put the puck. He puts it. That's put up the boards by the D. McNary's on it. McNary gets over there. Can't hold the player though. And here they come. Buckles back on D there. Looking around. Wasn't able to. He's still fighting for it. McNary comes back there to try to help. 4 players behind the net. 2 Heartlanders and 2 Eagles. Gone out towards the D of the Eagles. They are able to retrieve, throwing softly past Reuter. Still fighting forward in the corner there. This one comes up in the direction of Pryor. Now DeWild's on it. He throws it up the boards past McNary, towards Pryor. Pryor kicks it out for McNary. McNary's got it. McNary skates. It's a 2-on-1. McNary comes down. Oh, he tried to get across. He does. It's right there. Oh, couldn't get the shot off. It was Greenlee, but good attempt there. That one came through past Caleb with McNary. Now Gross has got it. Pryor steps up on it. Slows down the player. Gross puts it back toward... Nope, didn't get through for Pryor. Backhand up the boards. That's Greenlee on that side. That one goes out of the zone, and Gross is trying to come after it to track it down. Reitholt there, coming after it. That one goes forward, not in the zone yet. Good stick work there by the Eagles. Comes through, high slot, wider than that. He had a good look. Heartlanders come back the other way. Gross throws it to the direction of Jackson. Jackson pushes it forward, not in the zone though. Now the Eagles come back with it the other way. Oh, watch out. There was a man streaking in there, came in behind the net. And now Davidson after it. Jackson now, and that one's put harmlessly into neutral ice for the Eagles. Player goes down as he tried to retrieve it, but he does get it because there was nobody there. Reinhold gets a bit of a high hit there. It's the same player. The D tries to throw it deep. Jackson's on it, coming over there. Reinhold gives a bump. And and Davidson's open. Davidson coming down. He's got one to beat. Davidson coming on. Shot. Blocker aside. This puck goes back to DeWild on D. He kicks it forward. Oh, right to one of the Eagles, but luckily they couldn't skate into it for the shot. Puck is high. Davidson's there throwing up over top. Buckholz comes up on this one. He tried to kick it forward to trying to pass that player now. Buckholz has it. Wide open with speed. Coming on net. Buckholz goes round and that's in. A score for the Heartlanders. Buckholz coming off the D position there. Skates it down with authority and able to put it in. 1-0 Heartlanders with 5:02 left in the first. So Sweeting's coming to take the face off. Benke on the right side. Looks like Peterson on the left. Gross and Host back on D. That gets onto Reuter, but he's able to stick it aside. Gross spins around behind the net. He goes now back the other way, using the net as an extra pick. That one's going to go all the way down for an icing. It's like the same group for the Heartlanders. Shots are showing 5-5 right now for the teams. So far, pretty evenly matched game, as you see in the shot totals. Sweeting's able to push it to the corner for Gross. Gross puts it around the boards. Peterson's over there looking for where he could pass it. Sweeting tried to cut that pass off. I think he was trying to get it across, all the way across the ice to Beneke. But now Peterson has it there. He throws it across the other way, but not out of the zone. Post came up on that one, but he wasn't able to get it out of the zone. Heartlanders fighting for it, not able to get clean break out here. That goes back to the D again. Shot off of Roeder to the corner. Kind of trapped here. Going around to Peterson. He's looking for that pass out. He puts it right to one of the Eagles. Well, luckily he was not ready for it. And here comes Gross streaking off the place. Gross coming towards the net. Dancing in. Coming around the backside. Looking for the wrap. He puts it in. That's a score for Gross on the wraparound. He looked like he was going to cut across. He came in on a sharp angle there towards the net. And then came around the backside, and the goaltender could not get over. And Gross puts it in. So two defensive goals here, defensive player goals on breakaways with speed. 2-0 Heartlanders with 3:42 left here in the first. Eagles come away with the puck off the faceoff, and they come in the slot. Six there, up off of Reuter, and then it bounces away. Pryor, oh, there's a pass forward and pass Pryor. It's going to go all the way down and past the goaltender for a nice one. They tried to hit the headman there on the pass, but it's a little too hot there. McNary taking the face off. Pryor and Schmidt out there with him on the wings. So we got Buckholz and DeWild back on D. McNary takes the face off. He wins it back to the corner to DeWild. DeWild puts it around. Pryor's there. And what did they call the high stick there, maybe? He had his hand up. The Eagles come away with it. Buckholz takes it behind the net. He's tracked down there. He's got one there on him. Buckholz skates through it. McNary over there, he gives a bump, takes the puck away. He kicks it forward, but not out. Right in the high slot. Watch out. Fryer comes up on that, steps into it. He's got DeWild and Smith there. DeWild tried to kick it forward. Smith was on the other side if he had gotten it through. Puck is not out. Goes down, thrown deep by DeWild into the corner behind the net. Nobody on this side. DeWild's got to pick up this puck again after he just threw it. His players, teammates got to get to those loose pucks. Eagles player spins in, tries to cut through, tried to stuff attempt there. Didn't get much on it as he kind of came on. Oh, there was a high hit into the boards. Fryer got pushed around. Now the Eagles are starting to throw some bodies here. Fryer throws it across. Schmidt's over there. Schmidt comes into it. Gets a stick lifted, though, as he went to retrieve the puck. Jackson comes in. Jackson kicks it forward towards Schmidt, and then Jackson forward again. Schmidt's right there. And the goaltender's got to cover up for the Eagles. 2:06 left in the first. 9 shots for the Heartlanders, 7 for the Eagles. 2-0 Heartlanders. Jackson will take the face off. He's got Green standing right behind him. On the left, you got Breinholt, and Grosh gets the puck. He shoots it wide of the net. On the other side, we got Hoth. Hoth couldn't hold it there. It gets knocked past him, but Grosh is going to come after that. He goes in behind with speed, cuts back, throws it forward, out of the zone. And Breinholt's trying to get to it. He does. Breinholt shoots. Just missed the corner. Goes up high over top. Hoth throws it back towards Breinholt. Breinholt goes in front. Shot. Score by your Heartlanders. Breinholt threw it in front. And that was Jackson that came in behind the play off that pass and ripped it right in. Goaltender standing up, did not see it coming. That makes it 3-0 Heartlanders here in the first. Sweeting taking the face off, kicks it back to Hoth. Hoth throws it forward. Shot. Later. Makes the save and covers it out. Sweeting, Peterson, and Davidson out there with Grosh and Hoth on the other side. Peterson skates up on that one to take it with speed, but Hoth ends up with it behind the net. Goes up the boards. He goes throw it back deep. Grosh has it. Passed out by Peterson off the boards there, and Sweeting has it. He gains the line. Puck sitting there. Goes back to neutral ice. Hoth has got it. Goes with the Sweeting. Sweeting puts it off of the boards past Davidson. Davidson in on it now. That one knocked up in the air by Peterson. Hoth knocked it down with his hand and played it, but and Sweeting's got it now. Sweeting, Davidson throws it in the zone, goes after it, up the boards. Davidson has it, he throws it, tries to throw it deep, and then it's thrown all the way down. It should be an icing with 25 seconds left in the first. Do the face-off down by Verona's goaltender. McNary will take the face-off here with Beneke and Pryor on his left. McNary puts it into DeWild, and then it goes to McNary's feet. He threw it back past DeWild, and there they come the other way. 17 seconds left in the period. McNary gets in there, takes it away. Still fighting for it. McNary's got it. Laying there, and just 4 seconds left. Pryor's got to shoot it, and that's the end of the period. So after one, Heartlanders leading 3-0. Shots are 10 for the Heartlanders, 8 for the Eagles. Okay, starting the second period here, 15 minutes on the clock. Heartlanders up 3-0. Sweeting takes the face off. Davidson on the right. Beneke on the left. Buckholz skates forward off the D position. Comes in, shot. That goes in. Score for your Heartlanders. Buckholz just came right into the top of the circle and ripped it up into the top corner. And quickly, just 10 seconds in the period, the Heartlanders are now up 4-0. Same group will stay out there. Why not? Buckholz and DeWild back on D. I didn't even get a chance to tell you that DeWild was on the other side of this. This one comes to Buckholz as well. He'll skate forward once again. Gains the line. Gets pushed. Looking for a place to put it. Goes in the front. And it gets knocked away from Davidson. This one put out, and they had that open door there behind, but Reinhold was covering for Buckholz, and the puck goes all the way down for an icing. You did unmute, right? You unmuted, right? Okay. Reinhold rips it, goes on the goaltender, and he covers up. And once again, the same group will stay as we continue on here. This face-off goes to the Eagles, and they put up the boards. Comes out, and only one back for the Heartlanders. Buckholz has got to get there. And Sweeting comes in, cuts it off. Watch out! That goes in. Score for the Eagles as the back door was open, and that makes it 4-1. Got caught that time, did the Heartlanders. Sweeting came back and almost caught the extra man there, but so we now have one goal each for each team. 4-1 here in the second period. Eagles coming out with some more speed after getting that goal. Up the board. And McNary has it. He skates. McNary with one to beat. McNary coming towards the net. Oh, he gets tripped up. No calls as he was trying to jump over the player's stick there. And that player goes down. No calls there either. At least they call it even both ways. And this one comes off on McNary. He skates forward. Got two Eagles he's fighting off there. This one comes around though. Beneke's there. He kicks it forward to McNary. McNary throws it to open ice. Nobody over there. This one put forward past the Eagles player it was intended for. Grosh has it. He spins around and is going to skate forward. It's like he does. Grosh coming in, loses it at the blue line. This one goes deep. And Highlanders doing well here, of course, winning 4-1. Do have to watch that. They're covering for those D-men who are stepping up on the plays. As that's how they got burned on that last one there. And that it happened again there. No threat that time, but there was only one D back there as the puck was dumped. Fryer on the left. Jackson taking the face off. Schmidt on the right. This comes up past the D. Buckholz is going to chase this down. Again, 2-on-1 for the moment. But Buckholz is able to hold the player on the boards, and they get away with that one. Jackson coming over there. He sticks at it. This one goes across to the other side. Buckholz comes after this one in the corner. Throws it around to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it on the boards there, try to kick it forward, couldn't. And Reuter is able to glove that one as the shot came off the boards. Same group for the Heartlanders. Jackson taking the face off. That puck is one back in the direction of the Eagles, but out of the zone. Jackson's there. He picks up the puck as the defense couldn't handle it. He comes forward. He passes on the backside. Oh, there's a man there. Actually, that wasn't okay. So it wasn't Jackson that got to that puck. I think it was Schmidt that got to the puck. Now Jackson was the trailer, trying to do what he did earlier, score on a re. That goes through the crease. Schmidt there. He skates forward. He goes down as he was starting to make the turn. Schmidt there. Jackson there. He gets pushed away to the boards. Shot. Reuter makes the save and kicks it to the corner. Buckholz behind the net. Skates out. Puts it up off the board. Schmidt goes in and skates and couldn't gather it. But it comes back to him. And now he's after this one. Trying to beat the man. Schmidt fights for it. Sticks got tied up there. And they're going to make a call here. Number 10 for the Eagles on that. Good play there by Schmidt moving forward. Schmidt got tied up, and they send him number 10 to the box. Reinholtz, Sweeting, and Greenlee on the forward positions. Host and Gorsh back on D. Host got it. He throws it deep in the corner. Fryer. No, that's Reinhold. I apologize. Reinhold up to the D. Shot on net. Oh, it just goes wide as it bounces off the front. Reinhold was there. That one comes to the high slot, but is knocked down by the Eagles, and they throw it deep for a dump. Host will come after it. Bush there as well. Host getting tied up by the Eagles player. He finds Reinhold. Reinhold comes forward. Gains the line. Steps forward. Shot. One off of something. There, Greenlee gets leveled. And now the puck comes back the other way. Eagles will throw it to the opposing corner all the way down. A minute left on the power play for the Heartlanders. Picked up there by Gorsh. It's given to Hoth, who goes down. Back door's open. Gorsh has got to get over there, and he pushes the player off. No calls there. Player went down as he came in hard on net, and Heartlanders throw it across to Sweeting. Sweeting gains the line with Reinhold on his left. Sweeting comes towards the net. He gets there. Oh, went right through the crease. Hits one of his own men there, did the Eagles. Gets past Hoth, and 25 seconds left on the power play for the Heartlanders. This one comes forward past in the direction of Davidson, but then McNary gets back there, ties up the player. Then McNary skates behind the net. He cuts back the other way with a little room here. Just 11 seconds left on the power play. He cuts back, loses it. The Wild, McNary back there. Got to chase him down, guys. McNary and DeWild both on the man in the corner. Power play is over for the Heartlanders. That's actually Buckholz, I should say, in the corner with DeWild. McNary is covering the D position. Buckholz now skates forward, gets past everybody on the boards. He gets pushed there a couple times, but able to fight through. That goes in front for Davidson, and he couldn't collect that one. This one comes out now to McNary towards center ice. He tries to kick it forward. He ends up getting it himself. He goes down as he tried to attack the puck. That's going all the way down. Should be an icing. No, they wave it off. 8:50 left in the second. Davidson throws it across to McNary. McNary skates forward. He's got a bunch of guys in front of him. He comes up the board, still has it, throws it in behind the net. Goes around the other side, and here comes the Eagles. 3-on-2 here. Buckholz after it. He gets there. Throws it up the boards, and not out. That was Peterson giving some chase there. McNary comes in, gives a little bump. Player comes away with the puck, though. He spins around. That got enough stick there at the last moment to knock it up and over top of the net. 8:13 left in the second. It is 4-1 Heartlanders. Shots are evened up now at 13. Jackson looks like he's taking the face off. And that is Pryor there. And he's going to try to chase that down. Goes deep now for Hoth. He's got two men right there. He's able to kick it back to Pryor. Pryor trying to throw it across. Lost it, but got it back. That one goes all the way down to Grosh. He's got Hoth on his other side. He tried to kick it up to Pryor. Pryor tries to get out of zone, but it's knocked down by the Eagles, and they step across high slot area. Shot hits the side of the net. This one comes up and out for that was Beneke. Grosh has got it. Comes around the backside of the net. He puts up the board, says Beneke, goes past him all the way down. It should be an icing. And the Heartlanders have sent out a new group. Sweeting, Schmidt. The Wild Buckholz on D. And Breitholt on the other side of the wings. Breitholt has the puck. And up to Breitholt. He throws it up in the air forward. That is knocked down by Schmidt. He's able to come across on it. Up past him. Breitholt's still on it. Comes loose for the Eagles. Sweeting giving some attack on that player. This shot goes wide. I think got some stick work on that one. The Wild on it. Sweeting. And Breitholt. Schmidt both were there. He couldn't keep control of it though. This shot onto Reuter, and he's able to cover that. McNary, Peterson, and Greenlee there coming to play forward with the Wild, and Buckholz back on D. McNary for the face-off. It goes to the Eagles. Shot hits the side of the net again. McNary comes over there. He tries to cut a backhand, holds it, goes around the boards. Peterson trying to catch up with that one, and the Eagles are able to throw it deep. With the Wild throws it on the other side. McNary over there. And it goes to the corner. McNary on it again. This one comes free for Greenlee. Greenlee gets bumped. McNary's there, though. He kicks it over to one of the Eagles, though. Shot. Reuter makes a save. It's right in front. Another shot. Reuter makes a save. So, 5:43 left in the second. Heartlanders have already got 1 point in this game because we are counting who wins the period. So, that's their first point in the tournament standings. Good play there by Pryor to come up on the D. That one goes well wide as shot came out from out in the circle area. Pryor there. Pryor still getting pushed around. Grosh gets over there. He spins out. He kicks it forward, and Davidson's wide open. Davidson coming down the ice, wide open. Oh, he put it across. He put it across to a man who was tied up. There was a good shooting right there. He was looking for that pass, but this one throwing Davidson's in there. Grosh was in there. He goes back to his deep position. Pryor comes up for him. Pryor tries to hold it, but it comes free into neutral ice. Hoth puts it across. Luckily, the Eagle player could not catch up to that. And Hoth tried to put it to Davidson. Jackson throws it in past the goaltender. Davidson goes in on it now. Pryor comes in, tries to lay the hit, missed it, but did separate the puck. Post got it with a clear lane. He shoots wide, goes wide of the net. Eagles coming forward. Player gets tripped up. No calls. This one comes out. Not going to make icing. A couple Heartlanders making changes here. This one comes down to the D. And a bump there at center ice. Now that is gross. He's going to dump it in. That one off the bench. Somebody on the bench. And Heartlanders will now be able to complete their change with the stoppage of play. 3:56 left in the second. Eagles have taken an 18-13 shots lead here. They've had all the shots since I last announced that. So Heartlanders have got to find some offense here again to push them back. Buckholz goes to retrieve it back there, throws it all the way across the ice, past Sweeting and not out of the zone. The Wild gets to it though, and that puck still not out. Buckholz gets to it, going to take it behind the net, puts it up the boards, and in the direction of Reinhold there, he gets taken down. Back to Buckholz in the corner. This one goes into the corner, so Heartlanders pinned in here right now. This one still not out. Buckholz has it, and is going to skate forward through neutral ice. Has a little room. He's going to go up the boards there. Someone dropped back for him, but he comes to the front of the net. Shot, and that he pops it. Top shelf that puck. Score for your Heartlanders with Buckholz coming up the boards and putting it in. 5-1 Heartlanders. 3:02 left in the second. McNary to take the face off. Peterson and Schmidt out there with him, I believe. Eagles throw it up in the air past Reuter. And coming forward. Down the wing. Shot wide of the net. McNary gets over there. Wasn't able to. Peterson goes off McNary's skate. He throws it the backhand on net, but goes to the corner. Now coming around the other side here. Post has got it, throws it deep. McNary's chasing it. He gets to it. He throws it in front. Smith can't get the shot off. Gross has got it. He puts it up off the boards into neutral ice. McNary giving chase. And Gross comes forward. He's up for McNary. McNary coming in, puts it back to Gross. He shoots. Goaltender makes the save. McNary was in front. I don't know if he was trying to hit McNary or he got it all the way back to Hoth. Schmidt back on D right now as Gross went forward. This one goes all the way down to the icing. And kind of half and half lines there as Peterson and Schmidt will depart. Jackson got out there for McNary. And everyone else will change it needs to here. Greenlee coming out with Jackson and I think that's Pryor. Yep. Buckholz and the Wild on D. 1:41 left here in the second. Puck goes to the Wild. The Wild throws it in. Backhanded back to the Wild. And Buckholz will come across to retrieve that. He's got Pryor across. He makes the pass over to him. Pryor's backhand couldn't handle it. Buckholz steps forward. This is working for him, so he's doing it again. Pryor knocked that puck down. Couldn't retrieve it, though. And here comes the Eagles. Cutting across the center of the ice. Buckholz going to stick in there. Off of him again. And he's going to skate it up the boards. Here he comes. He still has it with Pryor. He's it for Pryor. Pryor's got a man across, but he gets taken down. This one comes up the boards in the direction of Buckholz. He steps forward off his D position. He comes across the middle. It's sitting there. Pryor shoots. And it goes off something in front there wide. Pryor chasing it down. Jackson's in the vicinity as well. Goes off of Greenlee there. He throws it into the corner. Not out though. DeWild's on it now. He tries to handle that. He throws it deep and behind. And Heartlanders are making changes there, so there's not much pressure there. Got to watch here that Eagles don't spread the ice. They do make the pass, but Heartlanders got back on it. DeWild's there. DeWild puts it up past Breinholt. And Greenlee's chasing this one down. He's going to get there. He does. He's all alone, though. He gets crunched to the boards on the play. Reinhold trying to hold the boards there. He does. Comes right to Greenlee. Greenlee shoots, and the buzzer sounds as he makes the shot. So it is 5-1 Heartlanders after two. Shots are 18-16 for the Eagles with more shots than the Heartlanders. The audio is the feed itself okay, or like the video? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I mean I'm right here, so I don't know what else it could be. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem with that. Um, Thanks for letting us know. Okay, starting the third period here. Jackson taking the face off of Greenlee and see, on that left side. I'm a little confused who's on that left side right now. I think they might have moved from the D. Well, regardless, here comes Jackson with the puck. He's got Pryor on the other side. He puts it across the Pryor. Oh, he can't make the shot. So that is Pryor on the other side. I was thinking it was maybe Delisle, but it wasn't. And Pryor had a good attempt there. Jackson has it. He puts it in the direction of Pryor. Pryor stick handles around the player right in front of the bench for the Heartlanders, and he'll go off. Jackson gets his stick lifted as the puck came through. And to neutralize past Gross and Host. So the remaining players will make changes. Davidson comes out. Sweeting, Davidson, and Breitholt are on the forward positions. Back on D, we've got Buckholtz and Delisle. Face off kind of sits there. Delisle, that's offsides. It's been put forward by the D. Reinhold picks up the puck, tries to beat him, gets there. Reinhold shoots just wide of the left post. It was there. Good individual effort there to get to the puck. Wow, puts it up off the board towards Davidson. Davidson leaves it there, gets back to it. Reinhold helping him. And that goes off the goal or the referee's helmet, I think. He looks okay. The Wild chases this one down. He finds the board, puts it in the direction. Nope, didn't get past the forward. That shot, high slot, shot forward by the Eagle. And this one goes in behind for Buckholz to chase this one down. The Wild comes after this into the opposite corner, puts it up the boards, but the Eagle is there to cut it off. Davidson comes in though and fights for it. And that causes the player to throw it forward harmlessly. Buckholz up the boards. Here he comes towards the net, cuts back towards the middle. And Davidson tries to reach it, can't. Back door's open again here, and the player goes down as he trips over the stick there, but they're going to call the Wild for a trip there. So this will give the Eagles an opportunity to crawl closer here in the third. 12:35 left in the third. 5-1 Heartlanders. The Wild will go to the box here. McNary will take the face off with Peterson on the other side. Back ID, it looks like we got gross shot there from up high off of Reuter to the Hoth and Gross on D. McNary and Peterson on the forward position to start this penalty kill. Gross just dances around behind the net, and he comes away with it with speed, and he's got trying to split the players here. Shot by Gross, that goes in! Score by Gross, that's a 30. Comes right down the ice with speed as he danced around behind the net and caught them flat-footed and split through the players at center ice. And that makes it 6-1 Heartlanders on the shorthanded goal by Gross. McGarry takes the face off here. And that one comes to Gross again. And McGarry sits behind the play. He puts it across to Huth. That one in the direction of Gross at the blue line. Now McNary gets a little bump there, goes back to Gross. Gross fights forward to the corner, almost gets tripped up. McNary sits in behind him, and he'll just throw it down for the ice. For the ice, just to dump it, I should say, on the penalty kill here. Peterson's out there, gives it a little pressure, gets past him though, all the way down to the right of Reuter. Eagles get to it first. Gotta get some pressure there, guys. Gotta get some pressure right on the back door. Luckily it went through. Gotta keep our legs moving. Shot on, and Reuter is able to make the save on the shot. And a little shoving and pushing there. As number 2 came in and gave a little hack there at the end. Heartlanders make the change. Jackson, Sweeting, Pryor, and Buckholz is back there. Buckholz has the pass. He puts it up the boards towards Pryor. Pryor stick handle it there. Goes back in the direction of Buckholz eventually. And he spins around, puts it up the boards, but goes to an Eagle. The D steps up. Oh, it got off of Reuter, and luckily Sweeting was able to be there to knock it up off the boards and all the way down. 13 seconds left on the power play for the Eagles. This one comes forward and left there and offside. 4 seconds left on the power play for the Eagles. 10:39 left in the third period. Pryor, Jackson, Sweeting, and Buckholz out there. Comes back to Buckholz off the face-off. He loses on the boards. Picked up by the Eagles. He gets back to it, and Pryor now comes away with it, and we're full strength with Schmidt coming down. Schmidt throws it towards the net, but wide. Pryor gets there first. He always tried to get it back to Schmidt, but couldn't quite tap it. This one comes out towards Jackson, and back door's open here, but Buckholz is going to get back on it. Shot off the Raiders' stick to the corner. Schmidt there. Schmidt throws it in the direction of Jackson, pass towards Pryor. This one goes in behind, into the corner. Buckholz comes in to retrieve. Eagles get there first. Gets it back to one of his teammates who spins around. That one's thrown just above the top of the crease, but harmlessly to the other board. Schmidt now skates through with a little dipsy doodle. He comes forward further. Got two in front of him. He shoots over top, past the goalie's head. He let it through. Comes back to Huth. He passes it to Grosh. Grosh puts it up the board towards Reinhold. Reinhold puts it to McNary. McNary backhands it. He gets tripped up, and another call's coming here as McNary was taken down in front of the net there. 9:15 left in the third, and the Heartlanders will have a power play. McNary, Breitholtz, Greenlee, Gross, and Host out there for the power play. Breitholt lines up behind McNary. They kick out the center there as he went quickly. McNary wins it over to Greenlee. Greenlee can't get the shot off. He tries a second time. That one gets knocked down. Host gets there. Host puts it in the corner. McNary's coming around. McNary tried to center it for Greenlee, but he couldn't get to it. He gets pushed off the puck. He fights for it. But Greenlee coming in to help, and it comes away for the Eagles. And they are able to throw it down the ice past Reuter. He taps it behind the net. Grosh comes in and skates with speed, coming forward. Grosh coming down the ice. He gains the line. Coming on net. Grosh shot. No, hit goes off something in front. Sit in front. Greenlee Breitholt puts it in for a score. Breitholt was there on the rebound on the shot from Grosh, and that will make it 7-1 Heartlanders. And that is a power play goal. Sweeting, Davidson out there. With Peterson on the other side. Buckholz and DeWild back on D. Comes to Buckholz. He kicks it up, not out. Just barely stayed on the blue line there and stayed in. Davis gets pushed, as does Buckholz. DeWild gets to it. He throws it up the boards, not out. This one in the corner. Davidson throws it forward. And Peterson chasing this one down. Couldn't control it on the boards there. Eagles kick it forward. And the Wild throws down the number 6 for the Eagles. Puck in the corner. Buckholz gives a little bump there in the corner to hold the player off, and he pushes the player away, and now here he goes. Take it off with speed to the beat. Davidson's on his right. Buckholz shoots it in from the top of the circle. And I believe that's a Hattie, right, Eric? I think at this point it's at least a Hattie, right? I think that's a hat trick for Buckholz. And that makes it 8-1. And the clock now at 7 minutes is beginning to run. Puck across for Beneke. Jackson gives a bump. Beneke fights for it off the boards. Gross takes it forward to Beneke. Beneke gets crunched on the boards. And Beneke coming after it. He kicks it forward to Pryor. Pryor throws it back to Jackson. Jackson shoots. Goaltender squeezes it and covers it up. Good save by the goaltender there. 8-1. There's about 6 minutes left here. And they are going to take number 13 to the box. They've not stopped the clock. They're just letting it run. Usually they stop it when they post a penalty, but I guess they aren't here. So we're already a minute 40 into the power play here as they run the clock. This one thrown forward by Grosh went off of one of our guys, and here comes the Eagles on their shorthanded attempt. Kicked away there by Gross, and now Gross has it and skates forward. He throws it in his zone harmlessly. Jackson comes after it. This one popped up and out of the rink, hit the netting. 5:25 left in the third. And the Heartlanders send out McNary with Greenlee, Schmidt and Reinhold. The Wild and Buckholz back ID. Buckholz gets to it. He throws it to the corner. Reinhold coming in on it. He gets a stick on it. Schmidt couldn't retrieve it there, and Eagles now have the puck. They throw it in, wind it around the boards here, as the Wild's going to pick this one up. 35 seconds left on the power play here with a running clock. This one thrown back in again. This time Buckholz knocks it down. He throws it forward towards McNary. McNary puts it over to Breinholt. Breinholt coming in. Breinholt puts it on net. Sits there. McNary backhands it. Pops up in the air, and the goaltender loves it. Just 11 seconds left on the power play with the running clock. 4:18 now left in the game. McNary puts it back to Buckholz. He takes it, and he throws it across to DeWild. DeWild throws it in past McNary. McNary gets there, tries to cut back. He does. He comes to the front of the net. He backhands. It's underneath the goalie, and they whistle it. 3:55 left in the game. Shots are even at 22 for each team. Greenlee, Sweeting. Peterson on the other side. And it's taken away from the D there. Oh, luckily, he kind of tripped over his own skates there, and Greenlee ends up with the puck. He throws it forward. Peterson knocked it forward. 3:25 left. And the Eagles come forward. Post throws it around. Gross is there. He throws it forward towards Greenlee. Greenlee coming up the boards. He's pushed off of it. And puck goes the other way for the Eagles. 3-on-2. Something happened behind the play there. Not sure what happened there. Or what happened there. Did he hook up or something? Just chopped him, slashed him? Okay. So I didn't see it, but maybe you did on the camera work. I'm not sure. But there was some hackery going on out there, apparently. About 2:20 left here. I think about 2:15 or 2:18 here when they drop the puck. Goes to Peterson on the boards, goes to Buckholz there, throws it back in the direction of Peterson. He puts it back to Buckholz. Buckholz steps forward, trades spots with Peterson. Buckholz comes in, throws it in front wide of Greenlee. This one comes back to Sweeting. He throws it kind of wildly in. He had his spinorama there. Peterson collects this one, cuts forward. Peterson puts it across. Sweeting shoots. Greenlee was on the backside and came through, and he almost hacked it in. The Wild taking it back. Player goes down. Still in the zone, onside. Looks like it is, but now it goes out to Buckholz. Minute 30 left in the game here. Heartlanders have another 54 seconds left on the power play. Greenlee kicks it forward. And teams are playing it out here. Last minute or so left of the game. Minute 20. Eagles come around, spin around the backside. Jackson takes it away and up and out of the zone. Fire on the ice. Eagles shoot it wide of the net. Comes around over the Pryor there. He's going to try to kick it forward. He gets knocked down. A little messy here in the last waiting minutes. Oh, player goes down there, and no calls. This comes on to Reuter. He kicks it to the corner. 50 seconds left in the game. 10 seconds left on the power play for the Heartlanders, although they're at the wrong end right now. This is Buckholz skating forward through neutral ice, unopposed here right now. He's going to cut back, gets right into the player who was coming out of the box, and he going to go retrieve, just kind of killing the clock here right now. And Eagles take it away. And there's a whistle. Not sure what that was either, but there was a whistle well behind the play. I don't know if there was some unsportsmanlike activity going on or what. I thought I heard it from the right side, and the play was on the left side of me. But the horn sounds, and that's going to do it. Heartlanders with this one 8-1 against the Verona Eagles. So we will take a break for a few hours here. The Heartlanders will be back this evening. I believe the game is 9:15 tonight on the feed here. We'll be taking on the Marionette Thunder from Wisconsin. And that'll game be important. We'll have to look at how the standings play out, but the Heartlanders should get 6 points for this game. Or sorry, 5 points for this game. Having that they won the game, that's 2 points, plus they won each of the periods, meaning they were up in all the periods, scored more goals in all the periods. So that would be 6 points. 3 plus 2, 5 points. 5 points. So that will put them in a position where if they were able to find some of what they found in this game and the game later, that could put them in position to go to the first place game in battle. All right, well, we'll see you later tonight, 9:15 Central Time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you then. Bye now.